Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. It's Tuesday, May 14th. Everyone's talking about the meme coins. We're going to jump into it, get into some Bitcoin, commodities. Look at the NASDAQ and the S&P. I'll let you guys pour in. Give me a couple minutes here. Yo. Crypto guy on the internet, lol. That's funny, bro. Let's see. Can you guys hear me? You guys hear me okay? How we doing? How we doing? Awesome. Good to see you guys in. Thanks for joining me tonight. Just a little quick market update, man. We're going to go over all the charts. What's up, Alexo Crypto, Crypto Coons, Gazgano. Man, I'm going to pop in the Cipher Wizard chat in the VIP here. If any of my VIPs want to join, feel free to join in. Pop on stream and say hi to everybody. But yeah, man, how we doing? How we doing tonight? Alexo Crypto, must be hard being so sexy and loved. Yeah, man, it's not everyone can be like you, man. Man, I saw the renovations you were doing on your house, bro. That's so cool. Good for you, man. Yeah. All right, I'm glad you guys can hear me, man. Let's just jump into it. So, man, I was looking at our block data, you know, on the block here, and I see the flows. Look at the flows. We'll expand this out. Our inflows have become positive today. This is our first positive day in like over a week, and so we just got a little trickle of inflow. Good little kind of lagging indicator for Bitcoin, you know what I'm saying? Looking at the crypto bubbles, meme coins doing okay, nothing popping off too crazy, right? So it's just like a slight green day for a couple of memes. Nothing too crazy though here. And then real quick, if anyone's interested in Market Cipher, you got to check out Market Cipher. Use my affiliate link there. I got that up there. If you guys have any Market Cipher questions during the stream, go ahead and shoot them off and I'll answer you best I can. And so looking at Bitcoin here, man, I guess we'll start at the top and work our way down, man. Weekly still looking bearish. Yellow oscillator looking to kind of try and like head back toward the zero line. Just nothing convincing yet. No basic strategy long whatsoever. Still working on it. Oh, hey, what's up, man?
Nothing convincing yet. No basic strategy long.
You're echoing, bro. I got to, you're echoing real bad. And I'm also on streamer mode. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's McLovin. What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Yeah, hopefully you can fix your echo. All right, I'm gonna have to mute you for now, bro, just because you're echoing. Sorry, bro. One of my boys just popped in, but yeah, his shit was all echoey. Sorry, bro. But moving down to the daily here. Not too convincing quite yet, man. We're over this monthly anchor, bro. We're over the May 1st anchor, technically. But no real move yet. So it is nice that we've held over this anchor, actually. Like, if we go on the planning time frames, these middle time frames, we are holding over this. We did form a kind of the start of a right shoulder here to a kind of head and shoulders. And if this does play out, if we can come back over this bearish anchor up here and we can overcome the sentiment of this downtrend, this volume weighted downtrend, which aligns with our poop line here, if we can come over 62,266.5, that's looking pretty bullish because you've got this overall head and shoulders going on here too. That being said, there's no backup on that move, right? So like on the big time frames, there's just not that much backup, man. So the odds are not stacked for this stuff playing out. You know, if anything, it consistently looks like we're slumping over day in and day out. But you know, I wonder if we could like do like a little curve. Where's that curve tool? Because I want to look at the downward parabolic kind of nature of this chart here and like see what we're working with here. So get this little curve tool. Okay. Yeah, so you have this like kind of parabolic down kind of shape to this. And I don't know, it is kind of trying to like break out of this. Like you could draw this a number of different ways, right? Like you could put this point here and you could, yeah, I don't know, you could put this, I don't really actually know how to do these curves like perfectly, right? But there is kind of this like parabolic down kind of shape that we really want Bitcoin to get over. It kind of seems like it's trying to maintain over the May monthly anchor and maybe try and bust out of that. It's a doomsday kind of scenario where we slip back down and fall down to like 52K, right? And so if we do lose the year to date at 59,585.5, I could see us going down there into the 52s. But man, who knows, man? You know, the stock market is looking pretty bullish still. Let's look at the S&P real quick. Time. Oh, my bad, guys. My bad, man. Dude, I swear, doing the burpees like really makes me dumb. Like it like lowers my IQ because like all the blood like flowing to my brain. I feel like I'm misplaying, bro. But the S&P is looking bullish. So on the 4-hour, I see the money flow coming back. RSI is just now achieving market strength. Little green dot coming back up. Maybe a play over the 60 line. If we look at the daily, yellow oscillator's looking like it's a little tired. But and the RSIs, these are actually coiling back up and they're going back into that overbought range for like another play at staying up here in this overbought territory, like this pumpy kind of territory. So what we want for the S&P is for this blue wave to come over the 60, unlock that runaway train status, and the S&P could go higher up. That's what I'm looking for on that. Let's look at the NASDAQ here. NASDAQ in a similar situation. Honestly looks identical now to the S&P with RSIs on the daily coiling up and starting to achieve overbought. Blue wave ascending. Yellow oscillator a little tired, but the money flow does seem to be coming back in. So, you know, if these markets are looking good, that's a good environment like for cryptos in theory. A couple of these memes were looking nice. So if we look at Bonk, you know, we are coming over our quarterly anchor here. Like, look at this grassroots campaign building on the quarterly anchors down here. This is some really important support, and we're digging in pretty good. If this pumps, this should be a pretty good move. That's a almost a 20% move to the upside there. That being said, if we fall below this, you know, that would be your sign of doom, is if we lose this quarterly anchor, and then there's really not much holding us up. So this is a critical level for us to hold on Bonk here at 0.0231. This whole range here. We're playing the freaking Lord of the Rings freaking Battle of Rohan here, man. This is too intense for me, bro. Let me put on some jazz, bro. I gotta calm down a little bit. Let's see here. I had this like really nice jazz playlist. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, that's good. So Floki is another meme coin I've been looking at. It's a good meme. April 1st anchor, coming up over it, looking really strong. It's over both the year to date and the quarterly. This is a good one to play. This is a good one to trade, man. This one's looking strong, and it's like kind of underrated compared to Pepe. Pepe over here is just like performing very well. We're over here at a new all-time high. Pepe's going crazy, man. It's like it's the clear winner, the winning meme coin of the cycle, playing over that Q2 anchor, just as you'd expect. Crypto guy on the internet says the CPI is probably going to run hot tomorrow. Last chance at rate cuts is an ugly jobs report in a few weeks. What do you think, crypto guy on the internet? You think it's going to be bullish or bearish for cryptos tomorrow? You gotta convert that into a language that us cryptards can understand, bro. I'm just a Bitcoin boy. Tell me what I want to hear. Tell me it's going to go up. OG Blockchain says, play some Evil Pimp. Man, we're chilling tonight, man. But I'll have an Evil Pimp night this week. I'm hoping we get a bloody day, bro. I'm hoping we get like a super down, bearish day. You know, Pepe starts crashing. Bitcoin breaks through its year-to-date anchor and we're just going to oblivion and I can play some Evil Pimp. Crypto guy on the internet says the stock market will get scared again, which is a bad environment for cryptos. It's been interesting seeing the S&P pumping and Bitcoin not. You know, Bitcoin's kind of been, man, just building a case while a lot of other charts have been actually performing. But this work that Bitcoin's doing is important work. This is dirty work, man. We're just doing that dirty work, man. Heads and shoulders and heads and shoulders. FloppingGroper, you guys got through FloppingGroper every night. You guys are so spoiled, man. Turbo Daddy, man, good to see you. Bitcoin Slut, good to see you in. No Limits, the Kush Master says, if you leg press 800 pounds plus, you'd be a bit dumber after for a few hours. Dude, that's me, man. I did 50 Navy SEAL burpees. And I immediately took a nap. I took a shower, and then I took a nap, and ever since I've been feeling stupid, dude. But maybe I always been stupid. I'm only good at like a few things. I'm really good at the things that I do, but that's all I know how to do, man. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. So my favorite commodity right now is gotta be platinum. Look at platinum, guys. Don't sleep on this shit. It's doing what I said it was going to do the other night. It was looking bullish on its anchors, and look at it freaking pumping, man. It's pumping, man. This is my favorite. Platinum's my favorite, man. Like Platinum Mike Perry, dude. So we're big on the platinum. Gold. Let's see. Gold on the daily. Room to go up on the blue wave here. RSI is coming back up. Gold's looking pretty good too, man. But the platinum, man. The platinum. I gotta look at commodities more, dude. I gotta become a commodity lord, dude. I got a knack for this shit, man. Look at that call. That nice rounding. You guys saw the nice rounded shape. You know, the jagged heads and shoulders and heads and shoulders. The waves were looking nice, scooping up. The anchors are aiming up. They're starting to aim up. This hasn't even gotten started, guys. I'm telling you. Like, these anchors are still pretty flat. Just wait for like these anchors to start like really aiming up, like in this kind of slope. This shit's gonna go crazy, dude. Palladium. Man, I always forget the ticker for Palladium, but Palladium. Oh, it's PA. PA. Look at some Palladium futures. Palladium's still under its Q2 and year to date, but yeah, it's not quite saved yet for like a surefire momentum play to the upside, but it's getting there, man. Keep watching it. Keep watching it, J-ETH. It's got to get through the Shelob web. The Shelob. Man, H-bar. So we've been looking at the H-bar because it's been doing like what I've been thinking it's gonna do. So it came up here, filled my drawing perfectly, came back down into this rising channel. Personally, I really need H-bar to hold, or else like I start seeing if it can hold this uptrend, I will consider it not a shit coin, right? But if it breaks this uptrend, I'm like, man, that's a shit coin. Tesla Man says, is your brother still in a short? I don't know, bro. You're gonna have to ask him, man. Probably not. I think he took profit on that shit. He tweeted about it and took profit on that. Sol BTC, man, it's at a real critical inflection point. This pairing, you know, do you own more Sol or BTC, right? It's a tough call for the time being. It's right where it wants to be, you know, but once this makes a move, we'll be watching this on the stream here. I'll let you guys know where this pair goes, whether it's up or down. But I believe that since the Q2 and the year to date are in such strong alignment here, whatever way this goes, it's going to go. It's really going to go. If we look at ETH BTC, this is our favorite pair. We love to look at ETH BTC. We love, man, one in the chat if you would hold your Ethereum to 0, bro. Man, Ethereum made me rich last cycle, bro. It's sad to see it doing so bad, bro. This is like the shittiest pair. Disappointing for now. But if I see anything, I'll let you know. I can't stop looking at Pepe though, man. Let's just like put some random anchors. What about this here? Damn, that's cool. That's cool. Man, it's like, what do you even do when you're above all VWAPs, right? This is what we deserve in the Bitcoin chart, dude. It's been so long since we had this on Bitcoin, but this happens with the VWAP anchor strategy. Is you go into moon mode and like there's no longer any anchors to contend with. You're in like price discovery from a volume weighted average price standpoint. There's a few things you can do to like create an upside target. Like you could take one of your anchors and put these bands on here, these projections here, and this gives you some like basic areas to kind of start maybe shaving some profits, or you know, it's just projections though, so I usually like I don't use these that often, but that's one way to gauge how far things can run from an anchor. So we're pretty like capped out on volatility on Pepe. You know, it could still just ride up on this thing, but you know, you would expect this to like play up here a little bit and then come back down in here, like kind of slice down and then continue up. Since it is above the Q2 anchor, it's going to continue trending, but there might just be like a re-entry somewhere in here. The waves kind of suggest that they're a little bit topped out. A little bit of bearish divergence here on the 65. Got some beautiful runs on, so Pepe had some really nice runs on the intraday. This is a really cool pattern that it played out on top of our intraday over there. Nice little hidden bull div here. So you got that solid base of price support with the oscillators trending down. Nice little hidden bull div there on Pepe. Another little hidden bull div right here. Yeah. So just if you're going to be scalping the Pepe, look for the hidden bullish divergence and standard bullish divergence. Wait for some trending over the VWAP. If you fall under the VWAP, things get a little more concerning. You want to be careful with this because it's volatile. Floki's getting some good traction over its volume weighted average price after cooling off pretty substantially. Could be something about to happen here on Floki. I don't know. It's kind of a tough call. I think it's probably got a little more follow through. Like you got this like hidden bull div going on. The lower wave, the higher low. On top of the intraday. Gotta lean bullish on that until it falls under the intraday. So I've been looking at Tron. Tron's one of my beloveds. Tron's doing pretty good. We're over let's see, looks like that is the all-time high anchor right there. Got the Q2 anchor here. So it's over its Q2 anchor. I think Tron's got a little bit of ways to go. Had a good cool off. Look at that nice standard divergent bottom on the daily. Comes up, money flows coming into the green, and we're overcoming the anchors. Tron's looking okay. Better than a lot of coins. Ooh, let's take a look at Doge. Doge is still kind of underperforming, man. For a meme coin, it's not doing so great. Not the strongest meme coin chart. It's under the year-to-date and the Q2. What do you want me to say? You know what I'm saying? What about Shiba? Yeah, man, these dog coins. Dog coins not looking too good. Pepe and Floki are just kind of killing the game, man. Doing a little VWAP action here on Whiff. Man, this is why I hate these band multipliers, bro. Use these with caution, man. That shit messes you up, man. Yeah, it's not... Whiff isn't even really looking that strong either. So, like, all of your dog coins... Are cats the new dogs or some shit, man? I think cats are the new dogs, because all the dog coins are not doing well atop their quarter two. Let's look at Bitcoin dominance here. Bitcoin dominance, the weekly chart aiming up again. Holy smokes. This is a big indication. This is big, guys. This is big for the weekly to be green dotting out. If this closes like this, yellow oscillator crossing up, RSI's tightening back up. Good lord. Bitcoin gearing up for something big here. We do think we are thinking Bitcoin needs to come up to the 618 up here. And look, we're seeing the green dot on the weekly. We're just gonna let that play out, man. What's up, Gimme? My favorite Pepe, the frog, my froggy. Good to see you in. Good to see all you guys. Carlo De Leon says Tron looking like BTC. I feel like Tron is like, at least Tron's over its Q2, bro. Bitcoin is like still in the gulag, man. Bitcoin is doing the dirty work, man. This is dirty work. We're trying to get some head and shoulders. In some head and shoulders. Look, it's a dude's face. It's a little frog. It's a little sad man. Bitcoin is a sad little man. But you do have a little, we've got fractals going on. We got like head and shoulders in there on like the May, on top of that May anchor, this like neon green one right here. And so if that can hold, we have a head and shoulders, and that would verify this bigger head and shoulders. Which would verify an even bigger one. No, I'm just kidding. Turbo Daddy says check Jupiter. Man, you've been on this Jupiter shit for weeks now, man. You've been on this shit, Turbo Daddy. I don't know what you. I don't know, man. I don't know about the. I don't know about this one, bro. No one's coming to save you, Turbo Daddy. No one's coming to save you on that one, man. Oh hell no, man. Yeah, it's under its Q2, nice and safe in there between a bullish, you know, lifetime volume weighted average price here. You're just stuck in limbo, bro. You're like a goldfish stuck in a fish tank right now, man. Hoping and groping. Yeah, flopping and hoping. The money's gone. It's just being held up by like hope, bro. You're just huffing that hopium. Let's look up Gala. Wish I had some better news for you, bro. Oh, why you guys make me look up these coins under the Q2? Ew, brother, ew. You guys know that meme? What else you guys want me to look at? What do you want me to say on Gala, main? It's stone cold survival, bro. Could be a little long wave here, you know, back up to those anchors, but you're lean and bearish, you know, under all these anchors, you know, it's stone cold survival, bro. It's like FG doing flopping and groping, doing burpees, man. That's what's going on here. Yeah, and I watch all my videos, so I watch my videos from start to finish, and I'm like, damn, bro, I am flopping and groping, man. I am one goofy motherfucker. Oh, look at all these altcoins. Dang, you guys are coming at me. So, Bonk is looking decent on its Q2. Wait, is this the Q2 right here? Okay, let's see here. Let's see, put a year to date there. Having a bullish year, but it is under... Oh, wow. Actually, yeah, Bonk's looking good, man. This is looking good. We're over the Q2 and the year to date. Now, there is an anchor from the all-time high. This is unlike most charts. Bonk has some volume-weighted resistance from the all-time high. Kind of bearing down on it. But you see the RSIs, despite having a red trigger wave here. The RSIs are coiling and looking to come back up. I think the daily on bonk could give you a little trigger wave here. Just because you have that Q2 support right now. And you're over the year to date. You want me to look at Cardano? Ew, brother, ew. Okay, are you happy now, man? I'm looking at Cardano. Are you happy? You're making everyone look at this chart. Is that what you wanted, dude? Everybody in the chat is now dumber, thanks to you. Ew, brother, ew. He's happy now. He's like, I just wanted to look at it. It's like walking the dog and like he takes a poop and you're just like, damn, that's a nice poop. That is a solid, good job, man. You ate all your dog food. Good boy. You took a nice juicy poopy. Let's look at Zeta. Zeta is like what you would name, what a new age couple would like name their kid these days or some shit. Is there a case for a bounce on the Q2 for a long scalp up to the year to date? That's a big move. That's a big move up there. Oh wow. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Actually, this is kind of promising, man. On Zeta, you see like an uptrend in the blue waves that's more convincing than most of what we've seen tonight in these charts. You see a uptrend in the red money flow on the 1 hour that extends into the next couple days. And it looks like you're getting some traction over a fresh intraday VWAP. And you have a macro anchor, a quarter two anchor that pumped up, right? We pump up, we confirm it as some good support 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. It's not in stone cold survival anymore. The stone cold survival for Zeta was down here. This shit was stone cold survival. This was you're naked on a rock, naked on the beach with a rock after your airplane just crashed. And you're wondering why you were naked on the airplane and why you had a rock in the airplane. Now you're on the beach. But over here, you start to discover fire and you're hunting pigs and chopping down trees and shit. Now we're starting to build civilization. Civilization is reforming. This is actually this is a cool recommendation, man. I think that Zeta could pump just off what I see here. I like that 1 hour time frame for like a planning a trade here. You got like a head and shoulders bottom. There's a case being built here, bro. On top of an anchor. This is an idea for a long trade. Like a clear one, And your target would be back up to the year to date. A good 17% move, one of the best. That's a really good move, man. Man, stop mentioning Ada in the chat, bro. I mean, it's like it's like if Ada was a kid, his name would be Aiden. If you hold Ada, like, you probably haven't gotten any pussy in like the last like 4 years since you bought it. It like kills my brain cells to look at that shit. I'm gonna just, every time someone says look at Cardano, and be like, okay, let's look at Aiden right now. Tesla Man says CVS Pharmacy is a solid stock. It's no meme rally pumper dumper. What's the CVS ticker? Is it just CVS? Oh. Nice big gap right there that might fill up. Holy smokes. Man, look at that wave, dude. Stonks. Stonks with Market Cipher is the way to go, bro. If there's any people new to the Market Cipher fam, Market Cipher's not just for crypto. It's better on Stonks than it is for crypto, man. We're changing all our codes, by the way, to 15%. So if you want to get the last chance at getting Market Cipher for 25% off, you got to use code Titanic tonight, and you got to use my affiliate link in the description of this stream and get Market Cipher, because we're nerfing all the codes down to 15% like tonight. So scoop up Market Cipher, because look at this shit, man. You're looking at CVS. The waves are just clean trending up. Your money flow is coming up. Look at that money flow uptrending into late May. This is gonna shoot up and like fill that gap, bro. Yeah, it makes sense as the world goes to shit. Everyone just like goes to CVS. They don't even buy anything. They're just like, the world went to shit. All I know is I just gotta come to CVS. I don't know what we're gonna do here. But if it's like the mist and there's like alien elephants the size of skyscrapers like walking around the earth and shit, like you gotta get to a CVS and bar the doors, bro. And you and whatever trailer park motherfuckers are stuck in there, like, that's your zombie killing squad, is whoever you make it into the CVS with, bro. So I'm long on CVS. I guess we gotta look at these memes, man. We gotta look at these GameStop. Oh, it's a dildo. Are you guys happy? It's a big green dildo that you couldn't have seen until it already happened. Are you guys happy? I don't even like talking about it because I know it's like already pumped. So it's like, look at it, and then it's like, okay, well, you know, where's the entry level? My gosh, look at that red candle. Big ol' 44% dump. But it is coming back up. So when you see a gap like this, guys, what you want to do is when you see a gap, place an anchor on the next candle up. And that's a really relevant anchor. Like, I'll put one here as well. So yeah, you can see that from this point we found some support on that later on, and then this anchor off of this gap is a very important level too. So if we're coming in here, we really want to see, if you're long on GameStop, we gotta come over this anchor. We gotta come over this line here at 48 bucks here. This yellow anchor, we gotta hold over that shit. Looks like it's trying to. This looks kind of bullish up here. Got a little whale splash of support. Just a random out-of-pocket green dot forming right at the key level. It's kind of promising. We got Aiden's in the chat. They keep typing Ada in the chat and then like deleting their message because they regret it. Man, what else we got? What other coins can I look at for you guys? Oh, we'll look at AMC as well, but AZTV wants me to look at Bobo, dude. AZTV, are you... Oh, there you are, bro. You want me to look at Bobo for you, bro? What a funny-ass name. Oh, dude. Thanks for making me look at this one, man. Oh, it's not so bad. It's only bad on the minute time frame. This still looks weird, bro. Why are you making me look at this weird looking coin? Let's see. Oh, ew, brother, ew. Under the Q2. In my opinion, better charts to trade right now. You got a little 2-day trigger wave, man. I've been on that brother ew thing, man. I watched that whole video of that imam. He's like this Muslim imam, like giving this like inspirational speech. So I came for the ew, brother ew, and then I stayed for Allah. And I watched the whole video, man. I learned how to be a good Muslim. Yeah, man, Bobo, man. I guess you're long on Bobo because this 2-day trigger wave, dude. Look at that hidden bullish divergence, man. If you want to be a good Muslim, you buy yourself some Bobo, bro. But is it super bullish? Like we're under the Q2. That being said, Q2 started way up here, so it's like, come on, you can't expect poor little Bobo coin to keep up with that amount of hype. So its Q2 is really high up, you know. We are over the year to date. It has been doing really good. You got a 30% scalp up to the Q2, even if you say that that's major resistance. So I'm hating on Bobo, but maybe Bobo's a go-go, man. I don't know. I don't know much about the Bobo. I'm not a bozo. AMC, let's look at AMC. Am I looking at the right chart, bro? Jeez, man. Did this really come down that hard, bro? Am I looking at the right ticker for AMC? Just like... Am I looking at the right shit, dude? 50% crash. Am I retarded right now? Looks like it's coming all the way down. You know, when you're over these volume weighted anchors and you shoot up over them, you ain't got much structure up there. Like sometimes it can come all the way down to these anchors. Now, what we do want to do is we want to place an anchor at this after this gap. So we get the gap. Boom, we're up here. I'd say that there's a long scalp on AMC up to that resistance at the very least. Sizable move up there. A good 22% gap between where we're at now and the resistance that you know AMC is going to at least test. But yeah, this looks like this looks like shit. This looks like Hex coin or some shit. Like, god damn. But you got a lot of gaps in here that could be getting filled. Man, I don't know. I would say that you got to overcome this bearish anchor or things really don't look so hot for AMC. But I think it's a sure bet that this does come up and at least test that line. And that's a pretty big move. Someone wanted me to look at Pepe again. Satoshi Nakamoto, man, good to see you in, bro. Looking at Pepe. Pepe was looking strong, like bull div after bull div, bro. You know, I mean, you're looking at it on the intraday. You see these great plays off the intraday, like over here and then over here. you see these like little hidden bull divs that play out. So you see those hidden bull divs on Pepe, and you see the bounce off the intraday VWAP, and that's a good way to be scalping it. But if you start trending under that intraday, you know, get ready for a reckoning. Looks a little bit bearish divergent on the money flow on your 15-minute here. We put some of these like projections at, like, this is a VWAP band multiplier on our Q2 anchor, and I just put those just to see like how volatile we could get. Like, you get the Q2 anchor and you like put that multiplier up, and you see how we're pretty much stretched out in terms of volatility on Pepe for the time being. So it would make sense if it did, because we just formed an all-time high. You got some holders who saved Pepe, bro. The saviors of Pepe are more than deserving of some profits at these levels. But since you're over a Q2, you're over the year to date, Pepe's looking bullish, man. So you can't be too mad about the Pepe's getting paid. Alex Vorobiev says, look at CAS USDT. This is a coin we've looked at in the past. Unfortunately, Maine, you're in stone cold survival. You're under the Q2, under the year to date. Stone cold survival. You got hidden bearish divergence that just played out with higher momentum but lower price, slammed back down below the gulag into the gas chambers. Now on the 30-minute, 1 hour chart, you do have some waves trending up. A potential play to tickle the butt cheeks of the Q2 anchor, perhaps. But any kind of long, crazy momentum play to the upside, all-time highs, the big signal, hell no, mate. It's in stone cold survival. Elijah W says a new 4 hour on BTC. Let's take a little peek. We just got a new 4 hour close. We got an engulfing candle on the 4 hour. So we're going to look for some follow through on that. If the next candle is a green, short little green candle, that would be huge for Bitcoin here. What we looked at on Bitcoin, guys, is that we are seeing potentially a small head and shoulders. That if confirmed, if we create this little sad green man with his eyes and his nose and his mouth here, you create this larger head and shoulders. It's like a head and shoulders fractal fake out. And, you know, you have this kind of parabolic down kind of shape to the market, but it kind of seems like, you know, by holding sideways here, that's kind of like the death of that downward parabola. We're kind of getting to that. You know, just with my time in the markets, like, you know, that kind of downward spike down kind of move, you know, it could happen, you know, like if we break, like I said, if we break the year to date, this is the placenta. The placenta is at 59,585.5. If you break the placenta, then we're probably spiking down all the way to this anchor down here, which is the support we found after the ETF dump. This is critical down here. We would find a nice bounce off that level for sure. But the year to date is also very strong support. You've got a potential higher low on top of it. So I hope these levels are of value to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're telling you, one, that it's a scalp environment. Two, that, you know, the year is not over yet for Bitcoin. Despite the quarter being shitty, the year is still looking okay for the time being. We're clinging to life, though. Spence Hogg, good to see you, man. Good to see you in. I like the 4 hour, dude. I like the 4 hour close. Obviously, it's a nice green candle. Let's look at the Heikenashis. The Heikenashis just flip green on your 4 hour. This is a kind of a tight little zone. You know, it's like you're squeezed in the eye of the camel here. You got the poop line. You got the downward anchor sentiment from up here. It's really getting wedged between a rock and a hard place, man. But we like to see the green Heiken-ashi as we get to this kind of tight, squeezy kind of area. The Heiken-ashi will tell us which way it's going to go. BTC might be up to something. Do you have any big time frame backup? Does the daily got your back? Ooh, ew. Ew. Does the 2 week or the 2 days kind of flipping green here? This is kind of cool. This is cool, but the money flow's leaving. Look at the weekly though. Ew. Ew. The 2 week. Look at the monthly. Brother, ew. What's that, brother? Did I already look at coffee? Did I ever stare into my coffee? Yes, I did today, man. Alex Vorobiev says to look at Algo. Mr. Vorobiev, he has me looking at charts. All sorts of charts. Lucky for him, that is my job. Looking at Algo. Ew, brother, ew! Under the Q2 and the year-to-date, man. Potential wave. Scooping up on the daily. Give it some time, though, bro. But you're in the gas chambers, bro. Oh, we gotta look at render, man. We gotta look at render. I believe that render is rendering. It's loading up for something big. Because we're over the Q2 and the year-to-date anchors here. So overall, the volume's in the bull's favor. You're getting a potential hidden bull div here stacked over a couple different waves. Man, you really want to monitor render. Can it gain some traction over the intraday? You know, you craft a narrative like this around... You craft this bullish narrative, you know, on these charts that are above their Q2 anchors. Some charts are just easier to talk about than others, right? Like, it renders a great chart to talk about because... we have bullish bias stacked in our... we have cards stacked in our favor. So I feel confident to really wait for that traction on the intraday. And that good wave reading. You know, to say that there's probably a sick long here. On the 1 day, it hasn't... you can see that it's still... momentum's still kind of aiming down, so let it mature a little bit. But a bottom, a higher low formed above the Q2 anchor, currently at $9.19, would be huge. Trench Runner says, I love that every time I tune in, I learn something. Anchors after gaps is the key. Dude, yes. Let me see if I can show you an example of the Bitcoin gap chart. So we'll go to the futures Bitcoin chart. And we'll find a gap. So like, for instance, here's a gap right here. So you see a gap, right? The next candle, slap an anchor on that. And this is a really interesting way of dictating, like, do we need to fill this gap right here? You know, because if it's going to run on top of it, then it's going to run on top of it. But the moment we get this rejection wick, see this wick right back down below? That's a surefire sign that we're going to go fill that gap. We're going to trend under that VWAP and fill that freaking gap. Let me see if I can find another cool example. Ooh, here's a good one because it took a while to play out. So look at this shit. So, you know, you see that gap. You place the anchor on that gap. And we're running on it, baby. It's like, you can't catch me, man. It's the road runner. But once you see that weakness, you see, look, you see the blue wave slipping below the 60 line. Now we're riding on it. We slip below it. Oh shit, you know what I'm saying? And then, dude, look, that shit fills. So that's a really good short. You just make the bet. You're betting that it's gonna go fill that little gap there. That's a really good way to use anchors. Look over here. I love when it takes a while for them to play out, because you really get to see what happens around this anchor. Like, you place that anchor there. Man, we're just a party above deck, man. We're just eating the bread, sipping the wine, banging each other's wives. Oh, then we got hit by an iceberg. Oh shit, man. And we feel that. Yeah. That's my favorite way to use anchors, is after gaps. Crypto Hub says, how do you set the anchor? You go to, it's just a drawing tool. It's just like crayons, bro. We're just drawing with crayons. You go on the left here, and it's just like, it's in the same family as those little volume profiles that you see all the other pencil necks on YouTube using. Just kidding. These volume profiles are Chad. This is some Chad shit right here. This fixed volume profile. I love this shit too. The anchored volume one is good too. Any volume figure is good. In fact, I might post a video like extensive volume analysis. You know, because volume indications are the best, like the money flow, the VWAPs, and the volume profiles, and then the candles, the little candles on the x-axis. Those kind of suck, but they do tell you something. I just don't have them enabled. But yeah, if you could do like a full volume analysis, the volume figure, as my brother would say. Yeah, man. So you just select anchored VWAP, star that shit, and it's going to give you some good volume weighted dynamic support and resistance that will actually help you. You know, and obviously year to date anchors are really important. Quarterly anchors are insanely important. It's like the importance goes, you know, down the smaller the interval. But even weekly anchors play out, like an anchor placed at the start of each week. You know, like this neon green anchor on the bottom is your May anchor. That's the May 1st anchor. And so you see it doesn't get religiously respected, like perfectly, but it is a steady guide for the bottom range of the price action. Whereas the year to date tends to like really repulse or attract the price. And this red quarterly anchor, the Q2 anchor, has like been the place to short. Like, look at all these amazing shorts off the Q2. Like, if you're longing, then the Q2 anchor is chonging. This is the place to chong after the long, man. That's the China line, bro. Trench Runner says, always look for gaps on futures, or is it any chart? I have anchors on BTC chart, but didn't really know any gaps until you started talking about them frequently. Yeah, it would have to be a chart such as the stock market, or like this Bitcoin futures chart. If there's periods where it's not traded, if there's gaps, then that is inherently a level that traders will want to bring the price back to feel around in there. It's untested levels. It's an untested range. So it's very attractive for price to go there. Not immediately. You know, it doesn't have to go there immediately. In fact, oftentimes it'll run and run and run. But if whatever narrative that caused it to run from that gap dies and you can't find any more buyers, and all of a sudden sellers start taking over and a bunch of supply gets dumped, people are taking profits. Well, where's the first place that the traders are looking to go to find some solid ground? It's that freaking gap. You know? It's like golfing, bro. You gotta get it in the hole, man. It's like a little hole in your golfing. You gotta get it in. So yeah, any chart, I mean, crypto's 24/7, but not all crypto charts are 24/7. Like this futures chart has breaks. Yeah. The dollar, man, I said the dollar was looking weak, right? It is getting weaker. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man. It feels good to see some extra downward follow through on the Dixie. We love seeing the dollar getting whacked. What's up, Logic Mindset? Hello, how are you doing? And if anyone's new to the Market Cipher stream, man, we just look at Market Cipher B. We look at our VWAPs. We use our anchor tool, little drawing tool over here. Click anchored VWAP. We like to put anchors at the starts of the years and starts of quarters. And just find out where the volume weighted average price is leading us, man. Like here's my Bitcoin chart. It looks pretty convoluted, but not, all these lines have different levels of importance. Like the purple line is our year to date. This is like the most important one. It's the anchor place at the start of the year. That's like our macro support for Bitcoin. But you got to put an anchor on the yearly high and the yearly low. And so we got the poop line on the yearly low for Bitcoin. And we got the orange line on the yearly high. But oh, we got Q2, right? We got April 1st. So April 1st being the start of Q2, you got to slap an anchor on that. And that ended up being the level where Bitcoin was being shorted at this entire last 2 months. So that's a really critical anchor. Now the yellow anchor is the most retarded one that I have. This is just the day that I started my push-up challenge. I've been doing this challenge where I do 100 push-ups a day, every day, until Bitcoin hits 100K. But you gotta hand it to me. First of all, since I started this challenge, Bitcoin pumped 50%. So I started that challenge at a pretty good time. As good of a time as anyone could hope for. And also, this volume weighted average price, like it held up that massive dump during the FOMO phase, held us up over here, held us up here. At a certain point, my push-up started pushing down the price. If this is me doing push-ups right now, I'm like, oh shit, I'm pushing the price down every time I do push-ups now. But yeah, the yellow line is like surprisingly worked pretty good. You know? But yeah, man. I've been trying, guys. I've been trying to pump the markets up, but not enough. There's not enough real men in crypto, man. Not enough people who think they can do 100 push-ups a day. I'm about to say fuck 100K Bitcoin to 420, dude. We need to do 420 push-ups a day until Bitcoin gets to 420K. Because you know, in my heart of hearts, I feel like a Bitcoin should be worth a house, bro. If you have one Bitcoin, that should be like, you should be able to buy a house with that shit. There's only 21 million of the Bitcoins. Turbo Daddy says, FG, I know what the problem is. You need to up your push-up game. Time to do 124. That's what I'm saying, bro. I gotta do like 420 push-ups a day. until Bitcoin. That's my goal, guys, is I'm going to work my way up. That's what the burpees are for, because the burpees allow me to do like an infinite amount of push-ups. If I can get my conditioning up to a certain point where like I do a burpee, you know, I'll do like a 2-pump burpee where like I get on the ground, do 2 push-ups, and then stand back up. It hurts, but if I could do 200 of those, that's 400 push-ups. You know what I'm saying? So that's like that's like the only reasonable way to get that many push-ups out of the way without being like super jacked, is to like do 2 push-ups, stand up, do 2 push-ups, stand up. And that would take me like probably like 40 minutes to an hour or some shit. But man, I just did burpees for the last 3 days, man, and my back, my Schmiegel back is feeling it. Not in a skeletal way, but in a muscle way. Like I was rolling it out. It felt really good, actually. Like it feels really good back there. That my back, the mid-back muscles are sore. So yeah, we're getting it, man. So I gotta see how I feel when I wake up tomorrow. I might just have to do some ring push-ups or something, like something just regular push-ups, because I gotta see how my back's feeling. We gotta keep it I can't break my consistency. So there's this balance here of like I want to go hard, but if I go too hard and cripple myself, that's stupid. So I've been doing a good job measuring out, you know, which days I go hard on the push-ups, and I gotta learn how to do that with the burpees. Carlo De Leon says, do girl push-ups. Hell no, man. We gotta do that. I'm the real deal, man. I do it full range of motion. Crypto Coon says, wide pull-ups. We'll get that back together. Man, I'm too fat for that shit, bro. I do like 3 pull-ups, and my 220-pound ass is just like really heavy, bro. It's like hard to do pull-ups. But lat pull down has been good for back. AZTV says make sure you eat 1 gram of protein per pound. I do, man. I eat like steak every day. I eat filet mignons and salmon, bro. I spoil myself daily. I'm like a princess, dude. How do you think I got to 220 pounds and I do all this hard work and I'm still fat? That's how good I'm eating, bro. That's how much protein, and that's how good I've been eating, bro. That's not off sugar shit. That's off filet mignons and shit. So I've definitely been getting the protein in. You guys have so much love. You guys are so loving and supportive, man. Any other charts you guys want me to look at before we end the stream tonight? I need my beauty sleep. I need to put some cucumbers on my eyes and go back to sleep. Turbo Daddy says to check Ondo. Ondo the crypto, right? No, I'm not checking Aiden, bro. Stop it, man. Stop. Check Cardano. Oh, it's pumping. It's finally pumping, bro. You caught the move. So macro and Ondo looks like it is ebbing and flowing around that Q2. We're up here in these ranges. You're at kind of the bottom of like a decent range of support here. Do you see that hidden bull div here, bro? You see the potential higher low in price with a lower low in the oscillator. RSI is nice and oversold. Let's check the price action around the intraday. So you got some action over the intraday. Could be something brewing for you, man. A little play back up to the resistance there. Crypto Hub says BNB. Yeah, let's look at the Binance coin. Last time I checked, the BN... Actually, let's real quick. Let's look at BNB BTC. How's this pair looking? So this pair was looking good. It seems to be correcting down a little bit now. Money flow coming in on the 2-day. Might have to come back down to the volume weighted anchor place at this March 5 low. What about an April anchor? Or perhaps even the Q2 anchor here would be a nice solid base of support for you on that pair. But what we have seen is that lately Binance coin has been trending pretty good on BTC. It's trended 86% on BTC since December of last year. So this is a good coin to look at. You know, there's not too many of these older coins that are trending on BTC so well. So we look at BNB. Daily money flow is leaving. Do a little macro anchor action here. Slipping below that Q2, that's not a sign that we want to see. You know, for the time being, man, I see like a lot of stacked up looking Bart. It's looking like my green shirt, bro. It's looking like my skeletal Bart Simpson shirt. Not gonna lie, right now, where we're like a flat head, little foot, land before time, flat head shit, and then look at the blue waves trickling down. So, dude, I don't know if I had to choose, is this going to come back over the Q2 anchor and pump? Or is this going to come back down to the year-to-date? Looking at this daily wave reading, this looks like I would kind of be betting to the downside, bro. There's a lot of space down here to fill. It looks a little Bart Simpson-y as long as we're under that Q2 anchor. It looks Bart Simpson-y, bro. If you were gonna short this thing, let it come over, let it come under the intraday, right? And you wait for a little wave reading. You know, you get one of these like beautiful little like look at this shit here, where you get the higher high in momentum, but you get that clear lower low in price with the slam under the VWAP. Those are the kinds of things you want to look at for shorts. It's the opposite of the long setup, right? But you see that hidden divergence with the price falling below. So right now, would I short it right now? Actually, no. I would let this come under the intraday. See if there's a wave reading backing me up. Because as for the time being, it's over your intraday. Money flow is actually coming up on the 10-minute. Yeah. But yeah, with Binance Coin, it's, man, look at that divert. Look at that div, bro. That's a pretty nasty div. Your money flow has just left the building. Your weekly is actually about to lose that runaway train status here. A kind of overall Bart Simpson kind of look to this, huh? You got like a triple top with that bear div in the wave. And we're having those thoughts because we slipped under that Q2 anchor, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah. Drew, I'll look at near and then we'll call it that. We'll call a stream. We'll call it the stream after that. Near's been a good one, man. It's been trending over the year to date, trending over the quarterly. Really good coin to look at. Coming up over the intraday for you, man. Could be a basic strategy, anchor trigger, intraday, long play here on near. You see that shit? You see the money flow trending up. You see the anchor trigger, and then you see the price action grappling onto that intraday. Yeah, just a little tip there for you. But yeah, I was happy to pop in and spend some time with you guys. Living the dream, man. I'm gonna get a good night's sleep, wake up, hit my push-ups, and plan another stream and do it all again tomorrow, man. Life goes on, life repeats. But yeah, God bless you guys, and stay safe out there and have a good one. I'll talk to you tomorrow.